Okay, just
Nice. Alright, so it is recording, so anything you say will be recorded.
Oh, you.
I ain't scared.
Alright,
Wipe it off.
so, bell ringer.
Is that life bigger than you?
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Stay still.
Alright, so first one, negative 27 to the negative 4/3 power. So I'm going to make this a positive power first of all.
Idiot.
Guys, knock it off. 4/3. So, 1 over negative 27 to the 4/3. So I'm going to change that into a radical. 1 over. Remember, the denominator becomes my root. So the third root of negative 27 to the 4th power.
But wait, it's negative 4 though.
But I made it a positive exponent because I moved it to my denominator, right? So, when I do that, what do I get? What is the cube root of negative 27 to the 4th? 81. So, 1 over 81. Guys, when you're putting in a negative number and you're raising it to a power in your calculator, you need to be careful. You need to put your negative number in parentheses. Otherwise, when you take the powers, you can do the exponent first and then give you the negative number. So be careful when you put it in your calculator. Second one. Same thing, I'm going to make it a positive exponent. Negative 125 to the positive 2/3 power. So, switch it to a radical. 1 over the cube root of negative 125 squared. Which should give us 1 over what? 25. Good. And the last one. 32 to the 4/5. So, denominator becomes my root, so I'm taking the 5th root of 32 to the 4th power. 16? Everybody else get 16?
No.
Okay.
Make sure punching it in our calculator correctly.
Okay.
Any questions on the bell ringer?
I'm bigger than you.
That's the puzzler, yes. Alright, where's the homework?
Hi, Ashton. Baker.
Did I even check the homework this morning?
How are you?
This morning.
Did I get my second hour class? Ooh. Alright, let's pull up a homework sheet.
I should figure it out today.
No one even said anything to me my second hour.
We probably did that for a reason.
They didn't want to check their homework.
Do we have
They
one?
just asked, what homework is that?
Zeros.
This is 2.
It's not fun.
Homework 2?
It's not fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not fun.
No, it's only 3.
It's not.
Alright, so let's go through the homework quick. Number 1 is the cube root of x. Number 2, the 5th root of 4x. Number 3, the 5th root of m to the 7th. Number 4, the cube root of p to the 7th. Number 5, 2 times the 3rd root of m. Right, this exponent's only going to m. 2 is not connected to that exponent. There's no parenthesis there.
What?
Unless it looks like this with the parenthesis, that exponent only goes to the piece next to it. Only goes to that variable or number that's right next to it. So then I have the 8th root of x times y.
Hold on.
You guys have it in a fraction?
Questions on 1, hold on, questions on 1 through 6. Then we'll get to 7, okay?
Wait.
Oh, okay.
Okay? No wonder it went so fast during the second hour. I didn't check homework. Alright, number 7. We should get 4. Number 8, we should get square root of 32, which is 5.7. Number 9 should be 1/3. Number 10 should be 1/10. Number 11 should be 1,000. Number 12 should be 4/9. 13 should be 9/16. We'll go through it in a second. And then 14 should be 1/9. So, questions. You said you got 2/9 instead of 4/9. Is that what you said? Did you get 2/3? So, I believe this is Mr. Sievert's piece. So, what happens is we take the 3rd root of our fraction. So our denominator is 3, right? So take the 3rd root of 8 over 27. Should give us 2/3. And then I'm squaring that. That's the power I have for my numerator. 2 squared is 4. 3 squared is 9. double check that you did your work correctly. Did you square it before you cubed it? Before you did the cube root?
Oh, I did it all in the same thing.
It's all in the same thing. Okay.
Is that
Did you
correct?
put it in your calculator?
What?
Did you put it in your calculator?
Yeah.
Try putting it in one more time, okay? Other questions on the homework? Something you got wrong, something you didn't understand, anything? What didn't you understand, Terrence? No, okay. Okay. Sure? 100%?
Yeah.
Alright. There you go. Okay, so what happens is when you do that, what's happening is it's only squaring twice out. So when you go to put it in, you should do
What?
third root, parentheses, 8,
Stop lying.
27.
That's what I
You got
thought.
some.
And then I thought about
Otherwise,
You want some gum?
What?
squaring 27.
I have
it. It looked like Egyptian writing.
Because we
You
should
have gum.
It
You
is.
got.
It is.
Alright,
Gum you got.
here we go, notes. Notes you go pretty quickly today.
Worst
We can do the
dresser.
back.
Oh, there's.
No,
Into the back.
we don't have to do it.
Nope, no, backside, sorry.
What?
15 is 1 over x to the 20th. 16 is 2 end of the 8th. 17,
Whoa.
x to the 4th, y cubed over 4.
I was like that.
Wait, can you go back up real quick? Just real.
I'm gonna watch that video. This is like
18, 3x over 8.
How you get 17 like that?
How did I get 17? So I did x cubed times x cubed,
Wait,
which
never
is
mind.
3
I got
plus 3
it.
is 6.
I
Got it?
But I did something else after that.
Okay. 19x over 4. 20 m to the 8th over 4.
Ooh.
21, 8 x to the 8th.
18.
Yeah, we need to go back up.
All the
There's
way.
a Y. Yeah, there's 2Y.
Well, that should be y squared. Oh, I can't write on there. I don't know why not.
Whoa.
So it should be 3xy over 8. Okay, 3xy over 8.
Right.
Okay, then the last 4. 21 is 8x to the 8th, y to the 6th. 22 is 2y squared over x.
I did not.
Keep that up right there. Oh my goodness, this is the most exciting homework we've ever had.
I'm so freaking. Oh my god.
So it wouldn't matter.
So what?
We need some help.
Guys, hey, relax.
I can't
Hey.
relax when I'm getting all this wrong.
Okay, do you have a question?
Yeah,
What is it?
for number 20.
Number 20. So, first thing you should do,
Did you
I have a
put it
power
in?
to a power. So I have negative 4 times 3 is negative 12, so I'm to the negative 12. 2 cubed is 8, right? 2 over 8 reduces to 1 over 4.
Yeah.
So there's an invisible 1 here. And then m to the negative 4th minus negative 12 because I'm dividing things with the same base.
But I thought you had to switch them because they.
You could switch them and make it m to the 12th over m to the 4th, and it'll just be 12 minus 4 then. So if I write it out, we had 2m to the negative, was it negative 4, over 8 m to the negative 12, right? So you're saying switch them to make them positive.
Yeah.
Okay, so if I do that, I get 2 m to the 12th over 8 m to the 4th. Right?
Sure.
Yes? 2 over 8 equals 1 over 4. M to the 12th divided by m to the 4th is 12 minus 4. So I'm subtracting my exponents. So it should be m to the 8th. Okay? Good?
Yeah.
Wait, but
If you don't do it, you should get the same answer. If you don't switch these,
negative 4
minus negative 12. So negative 4 plus 12 will still give you m to the 8th. She just switched it to make them positive before she subtracted. Either way works. Okay? Alright, then notes for today. Notes for today. So yesterday we went from rational exponent to radical. Today we're going the opposite way. We're going radical to rational exponent. So, here's our conversion. Here's our formula. That blank that you have on your paper, this is what you're going to put in it. You have the b root of n to the a power. The b root of n to the a power is going to equal n to the a over b. Right? We went from here to here yesterday. Now we're going radical to rational exponent. Okay?
Oh, yes, of course.
So our root becomes our denominator. Our power is still our numerator. Okay? We're just working it the opposite way we did yesterday.
Wait.
Wait.
So then it says b square root n(a).
Yep, that's right here.
We're converting it to a over b times n, or
No.
n times.
N to the a over b power.
Oh, I wrote the
This is
same
an
thing
exponent.
twice.
A over b is an exponent.
Wait,
Wait, why you got it written that way?
So
Hold
the
on one
exponent is a
second.
That's how it
fraction
was
now?
written. What?
The exponent is a fraction now?
Yes. Just like how, Malia, that's what we started with yesterday, right? We had the fractional exponent or the rational exponent. We made it a radical.
Sure did.
Now today we're going the opposite way. Let's try some. If I have the square root of x cubed, Terrence, if I have the square root, what number is here if there's nothing there?
1.
Is it a 1?
Wait.
If it's
You
a
have
square root,
Nothing.
it should be a 2. Right? If it's a square root, it's a 2. If there's just a radical sign, it's a 2. We're taking the second root of x cubed, which means I'm taking x to the 3/2 power. My root becomes my denominator. My power becomes my numerator, my exponent. X to the 3/2 power.
Wait, how can you just determine what it is?
Because if there's nothing there, it's always a 2. That's our base root, our square root. That's the base. It's always like that. Unless there's a number like the 3 is here, or the 3 is here, it's going to be a 2. So, same thing, I have x as my base here, my numeral. My base and my radical, my 3, becomes my denominator. My power in here becomes my numerator, so it's x to the 2/3.
Okay, that's easy.
Okay? Same thing, the cube root of x to the 4th becomes x to the 4/3. This, there's a 2 there, right? There's nothing there. In my radical, it's just a root. It's a square root. It's my normal root. So, x to the 5/2. Okay? Question?
So then if it's just x by itself, it would just be x squared?
So if it's like the cube root of x with no...
No, just like
Square root of
the
x.
first one.
So like if you did square root of x, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Then it would equal, I have an exponent of 1, and I have a radical of 2. So it would be x to the 1/2 then. Okay? Any other questions? Okay, then, let's try and write them as rational exponents here again. So I have the 4th root of x to the 8th, right? I think that's on your paper. Should be, yeah, so second row. So I'm going to get x to the 8/4 power. Should I leave it like that?
No,
No, what should I do?
make it a half, reduce it.
Not 1/2, but we're going to simplify it. 8 divided by 4 is going to give me 2. Or 2/1.
Oh, that's what it meant.
Right? 2, if you put 2/1, it won't get marked wrong. Or you can equals 2.
Bless you.
Alright. The square root of x to the 6. Once again, that's a 2 there. Right? That's an imaginary 2 because that's our base root, our square root. So, our power, our 6 becomes our numerator. The root of the radical is our 2, so that's our denominator. 6/2 gives me x to the 3rd.
What? Oh, you just divided them.
Yep, just simplifying it like I would a normal fraction. So, cube root of x to the 6 becomes x to the 6/3, which leaves me as x squared.
See.
Good?
Yep.
Any questions?
Wait a moment.
Alright,
There's a moment.
nope. So, write using rational exponents, then reduce. Write using rational exponents, then reduce. Did we skip some? We've done them all so far. So we got what, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the screen, right? Try them. Try those 4. If you have it ready. Hey, I'm gonna put that one on the board. That looks good. That's the fifth root of x to the 10th.
No, you should have been paying attention.
Yeah. Which one you
Wait,
want to
what
put?
about me?
I want to do it. I want to be in your
No,
video.
no, no. Can I please do it?
Can I
You do the second one.
Ask first.
You can do the third one. You can do the fourth one.
It's just X.
You were the last person to ask.
You need some more?
Shut up.
Why are you
Look
talking?
here.
Don't, make sure you don't touch my Vaseline.
I'll make sure.
Yep. Yep. Go. Go sit down. Go sit down.
Hey, wait a minute. You gonna slap me, you said?
Hold on.
Ah.
Good.
Touch your Vaseline, boy.
Thank
Oh, look at that.
Hey.
Here.
Quit touching her stuff.
You see this?
Quit touching it.
Is it okay to work it out?
Yeah.
Stop looking at my answers.
Hey. We'll have new seats tomorrow for you too.
Huh?
It's just gonna be in the video.
Hi, Sam.
Did I even do that right?
Sam, you're in the video too.
All right, let's check it.
I know.
We're gonna be famous.
So x squared, x cubed, x to the 1/2.
Wait.
Ooh.
I got it right.
Hold
Why did you tell
on.
me what's correct?
So, our guys, quiet. Base of the radical becomes the denominator of my exponents. It should be. It should be x to the 2/4, which is x to the 1/2. Okay, that's better. All right.
I had it right in my notes. but then I didn't write it out.
Any questions? I believe there's 3 more, right? 3 more problems. But those have rational exponents instead of radicals. What do you think we should do? So they're exponents right now. We should change them to. What did we do yesterday? Radicals. Change those 3 to radicals, please.
Oh,
Change those 3 to radicals. We have x to the 3/2. X to the 4/5.
you know at the top, they really reduced
X to the, what was last one?
2/3.
Like you too old to be walking around like that.
Yeah, that's a
I'll
shame.
go iron.
So,
Mr. E, you shouldn't write.
check your answers
Don't
with
write it yet.
mine.
Don't write
Great
it.
explosion.
Come on. Yeah.
I got it.
Check your answers with mine.
Correcto.
I'm so
Oh,
smart.
I got it.
How do we do?
Good.
Good. So.
I got it right because I copied off of Allie.
Oh, hey, show me. I need to see.
I'm so smart.
Except for
Good.
the day one.
Good. Any questions?
Hold on.
Awesome. Then, turn this off.